Welcome to HO Powertrain. I'm trying not to yell. Hopefully my microphone is working. We are live with the road to the 4th of July and the road to freedom. Again, welcome to HO Powertrain. What I've been doing? Well, very simple for me to say what I've been doing, guys. I've been working. It seems like nothing never changes when I make a live in that aspect, at least. I've just been working, right? That's just the way it is. Working and getting things done. So my mess in this room relates to that kind of work. But anywho, that's small talk. I hope everybody's going to have a great 4th. Fireworks, staying safe, staying cool, especially over here in the southern Louisiana. We are in triple digits. 100 degrees feels like 115. By the time I get off from work, I'm done. I'm out. I'm super exhausted. But I was proud to present a live to you folks today, especially before the 4th, because I'm not going to be available for the 4th. I'm going to be doing my own thing. I'll be pretty much by myself though. So, anywho, I won't be doing anything for the 4th. I'll just be resting, maybe cooking me something good and chilling out and playing with my trains, right? Hello, Ellery. Hey, Dave. I'm in my N-scale working on the wall. All right, N-scale. Maybe one day I'll get around the N-scale. That's cool, Ellery. Thank you for commenting and thank you for being a true supporter of the channel, Ellery. I really appreciate that. It goes a long ways. Doing this YouTube thing, it's very hard to gauge things, but with folks like such as yourself and with supporters that subscribe and participate, allows me to gauge things and see how things go. So thanks again for that. I really appreciate it. Of course, we got our water scene that I don't show enough of, our little fish in there. They're camera shy today. So they're in there. Now, I find myself twice a week putting water back in this thing. It doesn't completely empty, but we do get like about an inch of evaporation twice a week because it's so freaking hot back there. Hey, Dennis, how you doing? Happy 4th if you're in America. So because of the evaporation, again, because it's so hot, I have to keep the water level just right in there. And so my little fish are happy and surviving. Big news, a mama fish just had about another 15 babies. So I'm just getting babies left and right. So it's telling me the temperature is perfect and everything is going just right for them to thrive in there. I'm going to turn that locomotive off. I'm going to run another locomotive. Maybe something like that. $6317 is getting a little warm. I had it running 2 or 3 laps, but it's getting very warm running in that heat back there. So I don't want to burn this thing up. So I'm gonna let me run something that should do okay. We got trains running. Oh, so big news. If you did not see the last video I put out this morning, a lot of work has occurred in here. A lot of switch feeder laying and everything else. Hey, train buff boy. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm not sure how the money thing works, but I'm new to all this. So thank you for that, though. I don't know if I'll be able to get it though. I think it's certain threshold before I get anything. I think YouTube is gonna get that. Um, I'm not sure where the mark is at, but I think there's a threshold of money that uh, whenever you donate on a super chat like that, I think there's a threshold that you'll be able to receive it. I won't be able to receive it, so but thanks anyway though. I appreciate it. Yeah. You're the first one that did it, man. Thank you, though. Thank you for that. Train Butt Boy, the first super chat guy. Yeah, they should. If you really wanted, people really wanted to help me with stuff like that because I'm not monetized yet, and I won't be able to get that. Just go to my about page. You'll see my PayPal address, and you can PayPal me some money to the address. But as far as super chatting with YouTube, you know YouTube, they're gonna want all that they can get. A little guy like me is just basically working for the system. I'm a little man. I'm just a little man. The damn passwords wouldn't work. Okay. Yeah, so again, if folks wanted to help me out with that, it would be through PayPal. And everything that you need to know is in the description of my about page. Everything is in there. But thank you for the thought, Train Corey. I appreciate it. I see you have a lot going on at your place, getting trains and stuff, going on vacation. I hope y'all have a great vacation and everything goes good on y'all end also. Oh gosh, I hope wherever this is going to be safe. I don't want to lose all my money. Yeah, I don't know where the $2 is going at. It won't be going to me though. It's probably, of course, I got to meet thresholds before I get it. I'm not sure. Maybe some of it would. It'll appear in my earnings. I have to look at it and see. But I do it the good old fashioned way, working hard and earning everything I have over here. You're welcome, Corey. Train guy, I like the fish. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm so glad I conquered that area the way I did with sealing it off, no leaks, and everything else. I'm so happy for that. Did I have a train that stopped? Oh, don't tell me. Where are we at? Yeah, let me go see. Oh, that's how model trains do. One day they were running good, the next day they're derailing all over the place. Thank you, train guy. I really appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Yeah, it was a feat to get that down. It only took a couple of years, only because I was being I was just being lazy on it, and I didn't want to get around to it because I had so much other things going on. Finally, when I got around to it, I just put the push to it and got everything going. I was I was quite impressed on so far with keeping clear water in this aquarium. Of course, I had aquariums in the past, and I know how to keep them up. I thought this thing would get dirtier than it does. It does not get that dirty. It filters awesome. There's no leaks. Fish again are thriving, and everything is perfect. Well, nothing's perfect, but it's doing great. Yep, life is busy for sure. Absolutely, train guy. Something that I am very, I'm no stranger to. Some, you probably can see I got to wipe this sweat off my forehead here. I got a lot going on. I'm still able to do these lives, and no pity from anyone. I just, it's one of them things where I got a lot of shit going on. It's all good though. Getting back to the feeders. When was it? Was it Saturday or Sunday? I think it was Sunday. I started tinkering with the wires and the bus line, and the next thing I know, I just started. Oh, was it? It might have been Saturday. Next thing I know, I just started ripping into it. I said, you know what? It's got to get done, and I felt like it, and I got after it. It's good to see you live. I just found your channel about a week ago. Thank you, train guy. I appreciate you you being a supporter and coming by the channel also. Thank you. Without you guys, I couldn't be able to do this. It's not many folks that do come by when I do lives, but the ones that do and catch it, the regulars, I really appreciate y'all guys. It's a one-on-one deal, and we can talk to each other, like human beings. Corey, I'm trying to cope. Just lost my. Oh man. Oh Lord. Well, I hate to hear that, Corey. Yeah, I had my downfalls with losing people. Also, it's man, it's that's a bad thing. By the thoughts of it, you have plenty of things to do. Take your pick. Yeah, Ellery, Miss Ellery. Miss Ellery, I take your words with wisdom, and it helps me a lot taking your words with wisdom. You might not see it, but I do think about it. So thank you for that. Yeah, train buff boy. It's a bad thing, man. Hate to hear that. Let's see where my locomotive derailed again. Let's go see where it's at. 1 minute. Oh, that's very refreshing to see the fish eating on the layout and see the water, knowing that it's scorching in that back room back there. Yeah, you're welcome, Corey, man. Yeah, again, it's never, it's never anything good with that. You'll get through it, my friend. Time heals deep wounds and scars, my friend. Just try not to think about it too much. Jesse, morning, Dave, and everyone. I just woke up. What I miss? Nothing, man. You missed train derailing. maybe feeding some fish. Not a whole lot. Just wishing everybody a happy 4th, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be out before then. So stay safe. Watch them fireworks. Some fireworks tend to injure people around the country. There's, it's a very they're explosions and they can get dangerous. So be careful with all that if you like to pop fireworks. Let's slow that thing down. See what happens with that. Got to slow it down. My parents say keep going forward because there's always a light into a light being a train. Yeah, that's true saying, Corey. I rather watch them before. I'm the same way, Jesse. Yeah, I used to do a whole lot of that in my younger days. Being out in the mix and all, but to me, fireworks are expensive. And again, not that I'm cheap, because I'm not. I'm not a cheap person. Um, when my little girl was coming up, we did a lot of that. But right now, I'm just saving my money for trains, my home, getting my little girl in a car, and just doing the normal coasting through life. It's too hot to pop fireworks for me anyway. Ellery, now your next challenge would be is to build fish feeding car. Oh man. Oh, how would I do that, Ellery? How would I do that? I could do it. See that's the thing for me is building. I can I have a talent of building. Um, but man, it's just a maybe so. Good idea though. Yeah, it's super hot. It nobody wants to. We don't want to complain about it. It's going to be what it's going to be. But when it's hot, it makes things harder. Give me 1 second, guys. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Water. This is water in here. Ice water. So where I've been at? Catch me up what I was just talking about. I just had a phone call I had to catch. Oh, work. Let's guess. It was work. Some days they won't call, and some days they'll blow my phone off the hook. So let's see. I don't know where my locomotive is at. It's still running. I had to switch that thing to go a little bit slower. Of course, whenever you run your trains faster, more problems arise. Slower is going to be the thing to do, especially for my layout. You know, it's got so many different swings and inclines, like we talked about before, and you have to pretty much take your time with this layout. Uh, it's just the nature of things when you're running on a big scale like this. A little scale I can kind of oversee and just kind of, go hand pick. But when you're running a large operation such as this, you have to be on point with things. It's a way different beast. It's a way different story. So there's it. It's on Devil's Mountain. There we go. Devil's Mountain was a very fun challenge to do when I built it. Of course, the inspiration from the Polar Express, the way I did it. I think it's running, I want to say, around 24-inch radius to around an 18-inch radius on the inside. Something like that. So I need to tilt that camera up so you can catch that trestle shot. Let me go do that. Well, it didn't look like it changed much. A little bit, maybe enough. I'm trying to see our fish. Ellery, now now you just got to think how to build a uncovered hopper and go from there. You can do it. Look at your fish tangle. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I could. But that'll be cool, Ellery. It'd have to be some kind of automated thing. Yeah. Did y'all see my ballast car that I built? It's in my shorts. Go check out my latest short on, not my latest short. It's probably about 4 or 5 shorts ago. You'll see my ballast car. That was a that was a really impressed feat pulling that car and it ballasted tracks the way it did. It took some designing to figure that out, but I got it. Sinister, wonder how big your fish will grow. Not much bigger. That's it. Sinister. It, maybe like that. That's guppies, my friend. That's tropical fish, and they don't get that big. Those. No, Jesse, I haven't been wandering. No, I haven't, man. I haven't been wandering on YouTube at all, my friend. Yes, ballast cars. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I haven't been wandering around. I've just, again, I've just been working. I like the ballast car made ballasting fun. Yeah, it worked out good, train guy. It's of course, I have to maybe put like a little motor in it or something to vibrate it. All in time, I'll figure something out. 6250 is running good, being that I slowed it down, so that's perfect. I've just been having fun with my shorts lately. I've been putting out a lot of shorts. I've been having a lot of fun with the music and the video and aspect of it. I just love doing them. Thanks, train guy. I like how you made the train do the work. Thank you. Yeah, you just pull it and it balances as it goes. The way I built it, it'll only put out so much at one time. It's a pretty neat design. Of course, you have to have things situated on the underneath just right. I'll release the deal one day. Duplicate from the ballast car. Use a cold dumping, but dumping fish food. Yeah, I could do that, Ellery. Maybe we'll see. Right now, I'm trying to get the more scenery done. I got my 3D printer running. Y'all see me do the concrete wall. Of course, it's just a flat wall, and we'll have videos coming up on what I want to do with that wall. A lot of stuff coming up with that wall pretty soon for sure. So yeah, everything else on that center wall, again, I have to put buildings, my highways. Thanks, Train God. Yeah, but it's all in good time. Like I said over here, I don't rush things. I do the things when I feel like it, and stress free. A fish food dumping sighting near waterfall. How would that work? It'd have to go down. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. But what happens if the brakes let loose, Sinister, and the train goes in the water? Oh well, I had worse happen. uh, I just started out. I just have some easy track for now. Excited to start my layout. I like how you say you don't have to rush with this stuff. I need a hobby like this for sure. Yes, Train God. Yep, absolutely, man. Hey, you got the easy track. You got to start right there. You can do whatever you want, and this is the bigger secret to model railroading. That in the beginning, I really wasn't like this, but now I am. Biggest secret: planning and don't rush. If you rush it, I guarantee it, you're not going to like what you did, and you're going to go back or wishing you can change it. But you could change it. I mean, but you'll eventually, take your time. Yeah. Hello, Tammy and Ray. How y'all doing? Hello. Astoria, what camera system are you using for multiple one? I'm using wired cameras to my PC. Astoria. I only have so many ports on this poor little laptop. Uh, and the system I'm running only allows me to run 3 cameras. So a poor man running 4 cameras. Nothing's fancy over here, guys. It's just I'm using what I have and appreciating what I have more and learning how to do things better. That's all I'm doing. You're welcome, Trent God. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. People, I'm gonna say it like this: like we're trying to see what my channel is about. My channel, for sure, is about uplifting, motivation, encouragement, and just giving the wisdom of what I know to help someone else model railroad. That's what my channel is about. I don't claim to be the best. Everybody, they got a million zillion videos where everybody's got their own thing, but I'm pretty much I can qualify as a train influencer. Absolutely, take your time, or you're going to be starting over time and time. Very true words, Jesse. I've learned that the hard way. And we always see different track plans, and when we do our layout, we're like, man, why I didn't do it like that one over there? But that's what we need to stop and do what makes you happy. And there's always going to be something out there that's bigger, better. There always will be. But if you're happy with what you got, and working with what you have is most important. Sinister, easy track, nice to use at first, can easily change track plans if you want to. Very true, absolutely. To me, if the locomotive can run and you have no problems, that's a win. I just had a wild thought that came into my mind last night. You may see it come up pretty soon. Uh, Maybe in the next month, but we'll find out. It ran. It didn't stop. I could always rely on that Triclops locomotive. Such a great running locomotive. After Genesis. Honestly, to be honest with you, my best running locomotive is that Walters that Choo Choo Sam gave me. Very, that's an honest thing. That's a fact. That thing can just run. Tenfold, Jesse. Maybe I'll work on a system where I can run. You see the fourth camera. I have that camera that I got from Connect Cam. Sent me a camera that you put on your flat car. It is Wi-Fi, and I'm gonna try to see if I can link it to my lives. I think I could. I just gotta sit down and play with it. Tammy, that's how we started 2 years ago. Easy track. Yep, I remember Tammy. Absolutely. Mike, I was wondering if you could do a video on them so what I can buy the same cameras you got. Okay, I don't know if I'll do a video, Mike, but go to Amazon and get the uh it's a webcam. It's gonna be a webcam. Let me see if I can grab one. I'll show you, my friend. Give me 1 second. Let me go see if I can find. I look one right there. It's a Lucam. Okay, they have the speakers in them. Okay, Mike. So the speakers are in them. The thing with this, whenever you set them up, I'm gonna save you a big headache. Make sure you go into your computer settings and turn these cameras off. So if you're doing a live, you're gonna get a shit ton of feedback, and it's going to sound crappy. And I had many troubles with that. So a Lucam. Hope that helps you, my friend. I have 3 Walters and they're awesome. Yes, Jesse. Oh, Walters. I always did love their rolling stock. I was never fond on getting the engines. You know, I kind of wanted to see what other people had reviews, and before I went out and ventured. But Choo Choo Sam beat me to the punch. He sent me one, and that was one of his older locomotives. It's a DC. In fact, this is it here. Now, I did the weathering on it. It's a Canadian National. This here is my best runner. Absolutely, by far. Everything is just right for this thing to run. So great runner. Ellery, I'm sure if I'm working or sleeping, I always have ideas going through my head. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, yeah, that's good when you're thinking about trains, huh? Let's see where our locomotive is at. I don't see it. Oh, I see it. It's coming towards me. I always miss that shot where it comes dead on. It looks like the track. Jesse, I like how smooth and quiet they are. Absolutely, Jesse. They are quite quiet. They That's a true statement. Absolutely. They are very quiet. Great running locomotive. So definitely, eventually I can get some more like this and Atlas and everything else that I have on my list. My hands are tied right now with locomotives because my funds are going into my home right now. And I try to buy what I can and just keeping things going over here. Bye, Ellery. Have a good day and happy 4th, my friend. Thank you for coming by. Have a good day. You're welcome, Mike. Hope that helps you. Lucam, Mike. So, it's a good camera. Quality camera, as you can see. They work very well. Where is my locomotive? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna miss it. There it is. Okay, Tammy, y'all have a great 4th and y'all have a great day. Y'all don't get too hot in that building. Oh no, y'all have AC. Y'all doing good. Y'all have a good one. There's my little guppy. He's eating out the rocks right now. Them little things are greedy, man. Them little bastards. They are very greedy. They fight. And they're like roosters in a chicken pen. If you have too many males with the females, they'll fight and kill each other. So I had to get just the right amount and hopefully they get along. But I have one that harasses the females. He's always nipping at their fins. So I'm watching him. He keeps on doing it. He starts killing some of them. He's gone. He's gone. Bye-bye. Oh, but yeah, I'm very happy to be at this stage that I'm at on my layout. I'm very pleased and just wonderful that I made it this far on the layout. I'm not going to lie and say things were easy. They weren't. But that's what we must go through to learn to get better. Jesse, how did the front fascia turn out where you're working on the other day? Did you? The concrete wall in the back, Jesse? I'm not done with it. There's more videos that's going to come on that concrete wall. Once I got to the end of that video, that was it. I didn't do anything else. I came in here and started working on the wiring. I'm going to let that locomotive come through and I'm going to turn it off and let it cool down. It's super hot back there. It's an oven. Yeah, okay, Jesse. Yeah, no, it's still the same like you've seen it. They'll have a video coming up pretty soon on that one, my friend. Let me go turn that locomotive off. I'll let it cool off a little while, and I may turn it on in a bit. I hate to burn up a $100 decoder, $130, whatever they cost. They're not cheap. As decoder wise, maybe one day I'll perhaps do this one. I use a NCE decoder. They're a good decoder, and you don't hear much about them. It's a basic function decoder, and they plop right into these larger locomotives. So it's very sleek, these decoders. And again, the basic function is the the two wires for the lights, left and right pickup, same thing on the back, and the motor. So it's a very good product for a cheaper price, and it's very sleek. It just goes right into your locomotive. Yeah, train guy, I hear you. And that's the thing. Not that I'm trying to get away with cheap stuff, because again, I'm not cheap. I'm not a cheap person. But if it works and you can fit them easy, why not use it? You know. But NCE, this is an NCE decoder. Get into my NCE system. Lovely, robust system. So a starter system that I have, such as I have, great system. I think it's just yeah, it's a basic light here, Jesse. So you're gonna have your left and right pickup, left and right, and you're gonna have your common and your ground for your light. Your rear also, same thing. And it's an NC decoder. I think they run 30 bucks, 20, 30 bucks. It's a good, robust decoder. I got it in my Powered by the People. Works really great. Jesse, I'm a cheap person. There's nothing wrong with it, I guess. Yeah. And when it comes to quality, I don't fret on the price, you know, because I'm a believer in you get what you pay for. And yeah, absolutely. Corey, yeah, flea markets, that's right. I have yet to find a train in a flea market. No ditch lights, Jesse. You probably could wire it in sequence with each other. I don't see why it would hurt it. No, no ditch lights. Yep. I don't think it would hurt it. I've never really used different brands such as Digitrax, or I can't speak on that because I haven't used them. All I know is I got the ones, I got something that resembles what's in them, such as a Tsunami 2, you know, and it gives me a reassurance that I can fit these easy in a locomotive. Whereas taking something bulky and trying to stuff it inside of a locomotive, I'd rather not fight with it. I have Keep Alives here. Okay, I have brand new Keep Alives. I will use them eventually, but the bulk, these guys will not fit in my SD60s. The only way to make them fit is cutting out interior and throwing them into my locomotives. Built-in resistors. That I don't know. You'd have to look up the NCE decoder, Jesse, and they'll give you the description on this. I wouldn't know that, Jesse. All I know, if it works for your headlight and your rear light for sure. I'm the type of person that, as you see me do my turntable yard, I'm very simple. I'm a simple man. If I can get it up and running with less hassle, I will. As far as doing fancy stuff, it doesn't bother me to get down with the fancy stuff. Um, I love scenery and watch trains run. All this new technology they're coming out with, which I think is awesome, but it's something that I don't want to rack my mind with. I don't want to give myself a headache. But yeah, this is going to be definitely a great candidate to put a DCC decoder in. All right, let's fire that locomotive up for a couple more rounds. Simple man, the man with the plan. Thank you, Corey. Absolutely. Let's just watch them run. Yeah, that's look. I'm very simple. You give me a locomotive that runs. It doesn't matter how old it is. If it runs, I love it. DC. I'm implementing the DC stuff. I have DC. This is DC. So I'm waiting for some stuff so I can finish out my DC plan that I have here. Of course, it's going to be simple. Cut my DCC off and get my DC ran, because quite frankly, DC runs very well, and I can buy a cheaper grade locomotive and run on my layout, right? Train guy, I like watching train run. I can watch. Oh, absolutely, that's my thing. That's my thing. Of course, I got my switching on my inner platform I can do. I need to get around to doing that. But yeah, creating a scene shows the beauty in it, and just watching the trains run through that, to me, it's heaven. It's just heaven. Corey's layout, Train Buff Boy's layout represents that. He got a ton of scenery with his trains, the way his father made it. That it's awesome. Jesse, it does. I run DC more than DCC. Absolutely. DC is very robust. DCC can get finicky, but DC here is very robust. It takes a beating. DC can take a big beating. At least that's what I've learned with my layout. DCC, your track has to be very clean to run a DCC locomotive. If not, that train's going to be spitting and sputtering, and you're going to pull all your hair out. Excuse me. I did not know that. I bought some. Let me see if I can find them. Where's it at? Giving you guys food for thought. There's food for thought here. I got a ton of LEDs with the resistors built in. So this is a green light here, okay? This is 12 volt. It's got a 12 volt resistor built into it. Very cheap, okay? Get them on eBay all day long. I found that this will power off a DCC wavelength. So I can take this and hook it to my DCC track, and it gives it power. I didn't think it would work. I thought it would blow the diode in here, but it didn't. So, food for thought, DCC can run these LED lights. Very, very outstanding. Corey, the nickel plate road heritage unit is falling apart though. It keeps stopping and same spot with the other Wabash heritage unit. Yeah, that'll happen, Corey. You'll get those. Yeah, you'll get some issues with them locomotives. Don't get frustrated. I got so frustrated one time at my older brand that I got. I caught it on fire and it burnt to the concrete. I regretted it. I really did. I hated that I did that. I was trying to create a scene around it, and the fluid went onto the locomotive. Woof, the whole thing went up. A mistake for sure. Hello, Jerry. How you doing? Happy early 4th, my friend. The road to the 4th. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I just been having fun on my own accord and running trains. So the 4th, of course, is big in America because of our roots. We gained our independence on that day back in, it's been a minute. I don't know the exact date. It's been a minute. Maybe some of you folks will know better than me. I learned it in school, but I forgot. Shame on me. So, it goes back to our roots that we gained our independence on a certain date in history. And it's a great thing. Jerry, did you say you missed steak? No, I don't think it. The way I talk. That's right, 1776. Yep, I thought of that, but I didn't say it. That's right, Jesse. 1776. What America was founded on with our amendments, right to bear arms, freedom of speech, and all the amendments that go along. I need to get me a shirt on that because I do represent that here. That flag flies high for a reason. Happy 4th. Absolutely. Let freedom ring, my friends. I may do a short or something. I don't know. Maybe something celebrating that day. I'm sure I will. I have to figure out what I want to do, but I'll figure something out. I see how hot this locomotive got. It's running slow. I want to see how warm it got. Let's see. Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, they're very happy. They're thriving. I can tell that they, the way they fit, the way they move, they're very happy. It beats beating in a small aquarium at PetSmart. Yeah, whenever I seen them guppies start having babies, that tells me that they're thriving. And that tells me the temperature is just right. And what those guppies have live babies, they don't lay eggs. So every so many weeks they'll have babies. I just had a fresh batch. Yeah, you can gauge things at, of course, again, I raised guppies before. You gauge things on how they act. You know, you can see the way they move, and you can see if they're happy or not. Yeah. I have one little cleaner in there. He's a bottom feeder, and he just stays in one spot. I touch him like a bullet. He's gone. 1776, Jesse. That's right. Let freedom ring. Let's catch this shot before I head out. I want to get me some seaweed, some real seaweed, and put in there and cut some pieces up and put in there. It lives off the water, but I don't want to cover up all my scenery in it. So, but I do want to give them some real plants, make them feel more at home. They're having fun in there, but give them a little bit more quality to life in the aquarium. Alrighty, guys. Thanks everyone for coming by. I was glad that I could reach out to you guys today. It was a fight to get everything done and come do my live. I had a lot going on, but I was glad I could be able to reach out to everyone before the 4th. And again, be safe, stay cool, and most importantly, enjoy what you're doing. Jerry, to answer your question, no. At first, they hated the train. They would go to one spot, but now they're getting used to it. Yeah. So with that said, guys, happy 4th again, 1776. Let it fly high and let freedom ring. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned with the updates of HO Power Training. I'll catch y'all in the next one.